Hi, and welcome. Today we're going to look at a tech tool, Brainpops Creative Coding, and this is a review of it. So, what is Brainpop? Brainpop is a group of educational websites with over 1,000 short animated movies for students in grades K 12. Together with quizzes and related materials, it covers all sorts of subjects like science, social studies, English, math. But Brainpop isn't just short animated movies anymore. It has a collection of student creation devices like Make a Movie, Make a Map, and Creative Coding. So, what is creative coding? Creative coding is one of their newest technology tools. It is developed in partnership with Scratch and VidCode and includes both block and text based projects spanning the K 12 curriculum. Some advantages of BrainPop's creative coding is that it's shown to increase standardized state test scores, and it's shown to increase science and technology learning motivation of elementary school students. It also increased the ability to transfer scientific and technological knowledge amongst secondary school students. But some of the disadvantages are a school account is around $1,895. And you have to have a school account in order to use creative coding. And teachers would require training on how to use BrainPop, how to use the BrainPop classrooms, and how to use both creative coding devices, Scratch and VidCode. So, what is Scratch then? Scratch is a block based coding. Its project oriented approach can engage students in thinking creatively, reasoning systematically, and working collaboratively. VidCode is a text based coding. Students use code to produce creative projects by following VidCode's online tutorials and submit projects to their teachers. VidCode's projects allow students to use their creativity and tying code to their existing interests. But the best part about BrainPop's creative coding is the cross curricular. Integrating coding into the school day is one of the best ways to assure equality in computer science education. BrainPop's creative coding provides teachers and students with convenient and meaningful projects connected to the curriculum. One project is create a sorting game. And there's some different ways you could use this in my subject, which is social studies. You could sort historical objects based on a civilization, sort historical figures and their role in history, or sort historical events into time periods. Another project is called Be a Storyteller. In social studies, you could create a conversation with two historical figures, create an interview of historical figures, or different perspectives of world events. And the museum exhibit project has lots of options for social studies. You could create and display items related to a wide variety of topics and display and explain historical significant objects. Create a meme is a vid code. Create a meme of a historical figure with their famous catchphrase or quote. You could produce your own newscast. You can select a movie about a famous historical figure and scroll through the highlights of their contributions to society. So let's take a tutorial of BrainPop's creative coding. First, when you get to BrainPop, you have a list of different subject areas to choose from. And since I'm a social studies teacher, we're going to dig into these topics. When you choose social studies, once again, it's broken down by different areas. I'm a geography teacher, so we're going to look into geography. Under geography, then you select one of the different topics. Let's look at continents of the world. So once you get there, you have the video itself, but then you have all these different interactive options from BrainPop, and creative coding is one of them. So the first type, when you go into creative coding, You have different projects to select. You can make a museum, a story, a game, a flag, a comic, a newscast, or a meme. So today we're going to look at museum. So when you get into the museum project, the first thing you can change your backdrop from the basic museum outline to the world map, or you could go find others. Then there's these things called sprites. So the sprites do things. So this particular sprite, when she's clicked on, says, "Welcome to my museum," and then click on a object to learn about it. So I can view this by clicking start, "Welcome to my museum," click on her, and she changes to click on a item to learn about more. So we can add more sprites. So we can go look and find another sprite. Let's say we want to do something about Antarctica. So let's choose these tourists. And then we want to put them down on Antarctica and have them do stuff. So now that they're selected, we'll say, okay, when this sprite is clicked, we can have them say hello. So we have these little drop boxes to bring over. If we'd like more drop boxes, we click more, and we can have the sprites do other random things based on these boxes. So Scratch is box coding. Well, the next one, this vid code is text-based. So in this one is the newscast. So first we need to put a video in the newscast and inserts the text. Then it tells us, next replace hello with your headline. So we insert the next text and change hello to maybe Europe. Continuing on, VidCode will lead the student through the different text coding, and how they can change color and font and size, and it keeps getting more and more and more advanced as they make their newscast. Here's a little example of a museum coding. If it'll load. So in this, click on the pictures to learn more about Agatha Christie and her characters. And then you click on this person, and you've created this interactive game about Agatha Christie. So a special thanks to all the people who made this resource, the Science Carnivore and Unsplashed. And here is my reference page. Thank you.